Hello friends, welcome everyone. ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ସ୍ୱାଗତ rapid fire କରିବି. Rapid fire of selected MCQs. Those are important for B.Ed entrance. Those are important for LTR, TGT, OTET. So ସମସ୍ତେ पूरा concentration ର ସହିତ ସବୁ question answer କରିବାକୁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରିବ ବୋଲି expect କରୁଛି. Let us begin this important session. ପ୍ରଣାମ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ସ୍ୱାଗତ. ଆଉ start କରିବା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ସମସ୍ତେ जो माने नुआ अच्छे एक्सप्लोरिंग गोल्स रे निश्चित रूपे सब्सक्राइब करबा सहित बेल आइकन को हिट करी ऑल नोटिफिकेशन ऑन कर दियो सो दैट यू विल गेट ऑल द नोटिफिकेशन of all classes. So let us begin. First question on your screen: which macronutrients is primarily responsible for energy production in animals? Which macronutrient is primarily responsible for energy production in animals? Yes. Put up right hobo and appropriate. देखो एठी लिपिड्स भी अच्छी एंड प्रोटीन्स भी अच्छी. व्हाट इज मोर अप्रोप्रिएट? कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स. Which macronutrient is responsible for energy production in animals? Yes. Very good. So it is carbohydrates. आपको जवाब. In plants, nitrogen is essential for the synthesis of. Fats रो भी रोल अच्छी actually. हाँ. Okay. देखिए उस तरह आंसर आप क्या verify करियो first question number 1 को. Okay. Nitrogen is essential for the synthesis of. In plants, nitrogen is essential for the synthesis of lipids, na proteins. Yes, it is proteins, friends. Very good. The process by which green plants synthesize food is called. Easy one. The process by which green plants synthesize food. Transpiration? No. Okay, very good. It is photosynthesis. Calcium absorption in human body. Which vitamin is essential for calcium absorption in human body? C. B12? Yes, it is vitamin D. Very good. Deficiency of which mineral leads to chlorosis in plants? Which vitamin deficiency leads to chlorosis in plants? Which mineral deficiency? Yes. Zinc. Potassium. No, it is magnesium. Chlorosis in plants. Organ in humans is primarily responsible for nutrient absorption. Which organ is responsible for nutrient absorption in human? Absorption. Large intestine. ଏବେ ଜାଣିଗଲ ଯୋଉଟା ଆଗକୁ ସେଇଟା ନୁହଁ. Small intestine. Yes, very good. Insectivorous plants obtain nitrogen by digesting insects because insectivorous plants obtain nitrogen by digesting insects because को टाइप रे माने नाइट्रोजन पांति से माने नहीं किसे थ्रू यस इंसेक्टिवोरस प्लांट्स गुडा को कौन they grow in nitrogen deficit soil insectivorous plants grow in nitrogen deficit soils तो से नाइट्रोजन पाइबा पाई से माने इंसेक्ट्स मानंकु yes very good the main site of photosynthesis in plant is main site of photosynthesis green जोठी lips yes which a plant example yes Radhika which enzyme initiates the digestion of carbohydrate in human mouth yes salivary amylase yes symbiotic association between fungi and plant roots the symbiotic association between fungi and plant roots is known as mycorrhiza option B अच्छा algae and fungi is lichen नहीं कि symbiotic association between algae and fungi ହେଇଥିଲେ lichen କରିଥାନ୍ତ ଏଠି mycorrhiza କର ठीक ଅଛି ଦିଟା ଯାକ ଭିତରୁ କିଛି ବି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଆସିପାରେ simple question এটা involved in absorption of water and minerals roots the process of converting atmospheric nitrogen into a unstable sorry usable form process of converting atmospheric nitrogen into usable form for plants is called yes it is nitrogen fixation converting atmospheric nitrogen into usable form very good which vitamin is synthesized by human body upon exposure to sunlight vitamin D deficiency of iodine in human leads to goiter in plants magnesium is a central component of which molecule in plants magnesium is a central component of which molecule yes chlorophyll which digestive enzyme is secreted by stomach in humans stomach secretes which digestive enzyme in human pepsin pepsinogen yes movement of food through digestive tract is facilitated by बहुत बढ़िया they are very basic questions peristaltic movement or peristalsis food pipe भितर जो push and pull movement टा हुए खाद्य contraction and relaxation है कि जोटा जाए peristalsis which organ stores biles produced by liver bile को किए स्टोर करे yes it is gallbladder Process of breaking down food into simpler substances is called. The process of breaking down food into simpler substances is known as digestion. Which nutrient is primarily responsible for tissue repair in animals? Tissue repair, growth. Yes, it is protein. बहुत बढ़िया. The process by which plants lose water vapor through stomata is called. Excess water is removed from the plant body as water vapor. ସେଥିପାଇଁ plants ର important role ଅଛି rain ପାଇଁ ମଧ୍ୟ transpiration ଉଚ୍ଛେଦନ ନାଇଁ କି. Which mineral is essential? Which mineral is essential for synthesis of chlorophyll in plants? Chlorophyll ପାଇଁ କୋଉଟା essential? It is more appropriate. Magnesium central and iron भी magnesium and iron both हवा कथा. But एमती ऑप्शन थिले magnesium करिवाटा ठीक हो. ना कौन एक्चुअली बोथ दबा कथा ऑप्शन रे. Okay. The mutualistic relationship between legumes and nitrogen fixing bacteria is found in roots, leguminous plants, roots of. Okay. चलो. Essential for blood clotting. Which vitamin is essential for blood clotting? Okay. Yes. In plants, the deficiency of potassium leads to कौन होगा? कोटा more appropriate होगा ठीक. बेटा ठीक है देखिए ठीक है. हाँ नेक्रोसिस में भी ही पारे कि हाँ पुअर रूट डेवलपमेंट ठीक है चेक करियो एटा. ओके डिजीज रो आसी जाइछ ठीक है. रेस्पिरेशन रो देखिबा. प्राइमरी साइट ऑफ एरोबिक रेस्पिरेशन इन ए सेल इज which is the primary site of aerobic respiration in a cell. Aerobic respiration कोठी हुए? Mitochondria. Which gas is a byproduct of aerobic respiration? Result रे कौन बाहर है? Carbon dioxide. In plants, the exchange of gases occurs through. Plants रे exchange of gases किए करे? एबे टिके पूर्वरो हमें ऑक्सीजन कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड रो exchange and water vapor रो exchange कथा पूछे तो स्टोमाटा. नहीं कि स्टोमाटा more appropriate तो? ना both हो. Lenticels. हे परिवो both. एटा stems रे देखा जाए ना. तो I think both हवा कथा देखियो एटा. Yes, कहेंगे lenticels and stomata in leaves and lenticels in stem. Yes, very good. The process of breaking down glucose in the absence of oxygen is called. Process of breaking down glucose in the absence of oxygen. Anaerobic respiration. Fermentation. Responsible for gas exchange, which organ? Lungs. Energy currency of the cell is ATP. During heavy exercise, muscle produce lactic acid due to fermentation दी प्रकार रहा गोटे lactic acid और गोटे alcoholic fermentation आम पढ़ी तो both are anaerobic respiration in the absence of free oxygen. In plants, respiration occurs both day and night. Respiration रे कौन असुविधा अछि? Diaphragm plays a crucial role in diaphragm जानिछो? Crucial role in direct question, simple question अछि respiration. Which pigment is red blood cells binds to oxygen? Red blood cell रा को पिगमेंट ऑक्सीजन सहित बाइंड हुए? हेमोग्लोबिन. बढ़िया. तो वीडियो को लाइक करियो को जो मैंने भूली जाइछो, प्लीज डू लाइक एंड शेयर विथ योर फ्रेंड्स. These are some basic questions from plant and animal physiology. Yes. The respiratory surface in fish is simple, gills. Which part of brain regulates breathing rate? Which part of brain regulates the breathing rate? Important exam रे आसी पारे. Yes, medulla oblongata. The brain stem jahaku कहते. Process of releasing energy from food molecules is known as thank you respiration. In anaerobic respiration, the end products are what are the end products in anaerobic respiration? Lactic acid है पारे, ethanol है पारे, हाँ, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड है पारे, किसी भी है पारे. बैक्टेरिया अछंती, किसी यीस्ट अछंती, प्लांट्स अछंती जोठी इथानॉल भी एंड प्रोडक्ट हिसाब रे आसे. Opening and closing of stomata are regulated by the opening and closing of stomata are regulated by guard cells. Guard cells दी पट अछंती, turgidity of guard cells ऊपर डिपेंड करे. हाँ, stomatal opening and closing टा যদি टर्जिड हे जिवो, टाइट हे जिवो ताले ओपन हो. যদি shrink हे जिवो ताले कोन हे जिवो, क्लोज हे जिवो. Which organelle is known as the powerhouse of the cell? Mitochondria. The respiratory quiescent is the ratio of the volume of carbon dioxide produced to oxygen consumed. केते वॉल्यूम रा कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड केते प्रोड्यूस्ड हला डिवाइडेड बाय केते ऑक्सीजन कंज्यूम्ड हला. ये होची रेस्पिरेटरी क्वेश्चन. In humans, the voice is produced by the larynx, the voice box. Exchange of gases in alveoli occurs by The exchange of gases in the alveoli occurs by which process? Simple. Higher concentration to lower concentration to the diffusion. Diffusion how? Okay. Higher concentration area to low concentration area without any energy expenditure. Which component of blood transports carbon dioxide? Which component of the blood transports carbon dioxide? Basically, RBC hemoglobin रे भी जाए, but basically plasma. Plasma is the fluid part. Process of inhaling and exhaling air is termed as. केवल inhale and exhale करिवाटा. Air नवा और बाहर करिवाटा. It is breathing, not respiration. Yes. In plants, the rate of respiration is influenced by light intensity, temperature, water availability, all over items. Respiratory system in insects includes insects, cockroach रे हमें बहुत टाइम रे पढ़ी था cockroach रो example नहीं. Tracheal tubes, tracheal respiratory system. Lungs is pulmonary respiration, human and higher mammals. Gills in fishes, skin in frogs and earthworm ये सब invertebrates रे भी देखा जाए. Which enzyme catalyzes the breakdown of hydrogen peroxide in cells? Which enzyme catalyzes breakdown of hydrogen peroxide in cells? Yes. Hydrogen peroxide को water और oxygen रे convert करे catalyze. Hydrogen peroxide को water और oxygen रे convert करे. The main function of respiratory system is to. What is the main function of the respiratory system? Yes. Exchange of gases. So this is some basic questions related to respiration, nutrition, and in plants and animals. तो ये थिला 50टा क्वेश्चन 25 मिनिट रु कम समय भितर आमे करिचे. थैंक यू एवरीवन. तो जदि एमती रैपिड फायर दरकार अच्छी एंड आउ टिके हायर क्वालिटी रो क्वेश्चंस भी दरकार अच्छी ताहले निश्चित रूपे मते कमेंट करिकि ए वीडियो रे जणैबो जे एक्चुअली दरकार अच्छी बोली एंड वीडियो को लाइक भी करिवो and do not forget to share with your friends. Thank you everyone for staying connected with Exploring Goals. You want to know how to subscribe kar diyo so that you will get continuous sessions, classes as per your need before your examination. Thank you. All my best wishes. Thank you for watching. धन्यवाद समस्तंकु. जय जगन्नाथ.